Breadeq company presents AB technology, a new technology of making yeast-free bread from foam dough. Today, there are two main methods of making bread, with yeast or sourdough starter. Both methods require 15 to 20 minute dough kneading and a very time-consuming process of dough maturation, which lasts as long as 4 to 6 hours. In the process of dough maturation, yeast or lactic acid bacteria cause emission of carbon dioxide, which fills tiny cells throughout dough. As a result, dough gets porous, and when baking we get porous and spongy crumb. Another dough ingredient is worth mentioning. That is gluten. Gluten is an insoluble protein responsible for holding carbon dioxide in dough. Gluten forms elastic skin around countless bubbles in dough that accumulate and hold carbon dioxide produced as a result of yeast fermentation. It is impossible to get porous dough structure if there is not enough gluten. That is why bread cannot be made from fodder crops. You need special bread-making flour with high content of gluten. However, when using AB technology, you need neither yeast nor sourdough starter, as well as a small amount of gluten. Gluten is still necessary, but now you can bake bread from fodder crops too, and those crops are frost and acid soils resistant and provide stable harvest yields. What's more, we need 15-20 times less time to prepare dough. The whole cycle, from mixing to placing dough into bakery oven, takes less than 20 minutes instead of 4 to 6 hours. So, off we go. Let's take a small mixing bowl. Following the recipe, we fill it with the necessary amount of water and then pour flour into it. This time, it's whole grain flour. Then, you put the bowl on the dough mixer, lower it down and press start. The kneading is started. It lasts for about 15 to 20 minutes. The kneading process involves uniform mixing of all dough ingredients, flour protein swelling, and formation of elastic spongy and stringy dough structure. This is exactly what we need to make foam dough with AB technology. Now, you pour a portion of prepared dough into a bread tin directly from the bowl. Then, you place the prepared tins filled with dough on the special trays in the dough forming device. This AB1 model has a 2-tin option. The device is designed to produce about 100 portions of foam dough per hour. Press start. The device automatically runs dough forming algorithm programmed into it. The trays go up and place the dough tins into 2 pressure-tight chambers. The pressure of 4 to 6 atmospheres is built up in the chambers. Then, the mixers inside the chambers are started, and they mix dough directly in the tins. The mixing takes 40 to 60 seconds, after which the pressure is released. When the pressure is released, the air is dissolved and distributed throughout dough mass in a form of tiny bubbles that grow in size as the pressure drops. These bubbles form the porous and the foamy structure required for bread baking, and neither yeast nor sourdough starter is used. the tray goes down. That's it. The dough's ready for baking. All we need is to put the tins into the oven with preset temperature. This time it is 190 to 200 degrees Celsius. Pour some water onto the baking sheet to create sauna effect inside the oven. In the beginning of the baking process, steam will prevent crust formation, thus allowing quicker heating of the dough mass. In 10 to 15 minutes, the dough is heated up to 90 degrees Celsius. A spongy crumb is formed throughout the dough piece. Now, there is no need to prevent crust formation. So what we get as a result is a fine, delicious, crispy bread crust. It takes just 40 to 50 minutes to bake bread. Carefully, you take the bread out of the tin. It should be noted that bread is kind of swelling in the tin, and as a result, a few cracks appear on the bread crust. That makes the bread look incredibly delicious. Such crust is a hallmark of Arabic bread. Let's see what's inside. Fine, porous crumb. As you can see, it is very simple. And the most important thing is you need no yeast, no sourdough starter, no improvers, no leavening agents. Natural and organic product made from coarse wholemeal with embryo and bran. No hours-long fermentation and proof. What's more, you need very little equipment. Dough mixers and a bakery oven. That's it. As a result, very small production facilities and record space-saving bread baking plants have become reality. And this is just the start of our journey and our opening ideas.